everybody. Welcome back to Gone Outdoor Radio. You're listening on Kello News Talk or KWSN in Sioux Falls or the Mighty 790 in Fargo. Scotty Brewer, Kyle Egger, Brewer Egger Outdoors. And you know, Kyle, this is the second segment in a row that we have somebody that's never been on Gone Outdoors. After 10 years, it amazes me we can still keep finding people who have never been on the show.
There's a lot of great people out there, and that would be very much including this individual.
Yes, we're going to speak with Thayne Jensen. He is the new tournament director for the Minnesota Tournament Trail. We've known Thayne for many years, worked alongside him at different shows, different promo events. He's been in the industry for a long time. And Thayne, congratulations on your new job at the MTT. That's super cool.
Yeah, thanks so much, guys. Like I said, it's kind of when life comes full circle for you, you just kind of sit back and go, wow, how did we get here? But it's been a heck of a ride, and I'm certainly looking forward to, dare I say, on the heels of Thanksgiving, we're all fat and sassy, and it's cold out. I want ice season to be over already. I want to get back to open water tournament season, boys. Let's go.
Well,
I love it.
You know, on our show, we're always looking forward to the next season. Hunting season is over, so now we're looking at ice fishing as a current sport. After that, we got maybe spring turkey and then summer fishing. So we're getting closer. We're getting closer all the time. And
Every day.
We're gonna do an open water radio segment right now at the end of November, and people might wonder, why are you talking about this now? And it's because tournament anglers are making plans for next year already, and we wanted to let them know, what is the MTT for those that don't know, although I think most tournament walleye anglers have heard of the MTT, but there's going to be some changes. But first, what is the MTT and how long's it been going, Thayne?
Yeah, so the MTT is the Minnesota Tournament Trail. Mike and Renee Holt founded the trail well over 20 years ago now, and they created some tremendous history with this tournament trail. 2023, due to some of Mike's ailing health, it was sold to Relevant Sunglasses and Mad Scientist Tackle, whom I also work for now. But ultimately, we took it over, and one of my colleagues, Jim Stevenson, has been running it for the past couple of years and did a really nice job as well. This year, they were like, Thayne, I think you might be a good fit. This might be in your wheelhouse, so on and so forth. So I'm like, heck yeah. And originally I was like, man, do I want to do this? But now I'm committed. I'm super excited. I'm all in. My mind started thinking about what can we do? What type of experience can we give anglers? And like I said, I just can't wait for open water season.
Yeah. So Thayne, the Minnesota Tournament Trail, it's a walleye tournament. It's a
Yes, sir.
Team walleye tournament, and it's on some of the best walleye lakes in Minnesota.
Yes, sir. Yep. It is a team tournament. Grassroots. We're going to kick it off in an area that's not too terribly far from you folks out on Big Stone in May this coming year, and then we're going to move to Mille Lacs. Looking forward to the St. Louis River and Lake Superior end of May. That's going to be a big bag tournament for sure. Lake Winnebagosh in June, then Leech, Lake of the Woods, and then our championship will wrap up on Mille Lacs in September.
You know, Thayne, it is super exciting, and kudos to you and thank you, because it takes a special kind of person to be a tournament director. You have to know the tournament game, and you also have to be willing to do a lot of the behind the scenes work. And it takes good people like you to make these tournaments special. I have to imagine that the last few months, there's been a lot of what do we keep in terms of a legacy within the MTT, and what do we bring in new for new ideas to keep it fresh? What are some of the things you guys have been throwing around?
Oh boy, yeah, they're coming fast. The first thing I did is I kind of was like, there's so much history here. So you don't want to just wipe the slate clean. And I don't think that does justice to the legacy of Mike, whom unfortunately Mike did pass this summer. So we did some stuff to honor him in that regard at one of our events, or at our championship rather. Um, so in carrying things forward, new logo. I'm not like 100% set on it because all of our anglers haven't seen it just yet, but they're going to get a taste very, very soon. Um, it has a little bit of the old combined with a little bit of new, a little edgy. So that's one thing they're going to see. The really, really big one, the one that I'm most excited about, and the one that the anglers I've spoken with, is we're going to offer two divisions within the MTT this season. You'll have our open division, which is as it's always been: fish however you need to, however you want to, as long as it's legal. And then we're going to do a traditional series as well, or a traditional group of folks. So if people don't want to scope, if they don't feel comfortable with live scope or active target, forward facing sonar, whatever you want to call it, um, we're going to allow people to fish their strengths. And so there'll be two different divisions, like I said, the open and then traditional. So the traditional folks are fishing against the folks in that traditional category. The open folks are fishing against others in the open category. Now here's the fun part. Say I'm fishing traditional and I'm out pulling crawler harnesses, and I come into them and I load the boat, right? If I win the overall, well, you take the whole kit and caboodle. So,
Wow.
um,
That's cool.
you know,
Wow.
yeah, that's kind of cool as well. But ultimately, they'll compete for their own points, their own team of the year. So that we'll have two different team of the year deals like that. So we have a ton of fun already, and I think this just adds another element to it. And you know what? I feel like tournament angling has kind of forgotten about some of the old school folks, and I feel like that's, well, I don't think they've for the probably a bad way of saying it, but I don't think the tournament world has forgotten about them. I think they feel like they've been forgotten or left behind. So we just want to give people an opportunity to come out, fish with us, have a blast, enjoy time on the water, enjoy the competitive spirit, and fish the way they want to fish, the way maybe they're good at fishing, and who knows, maybe show some of these cats up.
Boy, Thane, just listening to you talk, it makes me kind of wish ice fishing was over too, because it really makes me want to go fish your tournament circuit. So, anybody else that's listening that wants to find out more about the MTT, how can they find out more?
Yeah, it's just going to want to visit us at mntournamenttrail.com. That's www.mntournamenttrail.com. We're on Facebook as well as the Minnesota Tournament Trail. Um, yeah, it's going to be a fun one. I've got some cool stuff up my sleeve that we didn't get into. I don't know how much of the cat I want to let out of the bag, but the walleye world is looking for, uh, you know, I should say that the walleye world, the people that are fans of it are looking for ways to engage with the tournament anglers, and I want to try and bring something to that front as well, um, as far as like some kind of a live video production podcast thing throughout the day while they're fishing. Folks will have something to tune into and follow along as we go.
That's perfect. All right, Thane, sounds like you got your work cut out for you. Thank you for coming on Gone Outdoors. We really appreciate it.
Thanks so much for having me, guys. And like I said, any listeners out there, you want to come out and fish with us, we'd love to have you, and look forward to seeing what all shakes out this coming season.
Special thanks to our Gone Outdoor Show sponsors: Ray Sport Marine, Adventure RV, Lakeland General Store, Devils Lake Tourism, Linex of Fargo, Onyx Fish Midwest, Ion Alpha, and Glacial Lake Snow Bear. Thank you for tuning in to today's Gone Outdoors. Follow along when you're on the ice or in the field with Gone Outdoor Podcast. KFGO.com, KWSN.com, KELO.com, Apple Podcasts, or on Spotify. Visit us at breweragriOutdoors.com anytime and follow us on social media. Until next week, from Scotty and Kyle, we'll be gone outdoors. Looking for somewhere to get all your fishing information in one place? onX Fish Midwest has something for you. Search for new fishing areas with filtering features such as species, abundance, trophy potential, lake survey info, regulations, and area insights are just a click away.
Getting to your target lake has never been easier with access points and public land ownership clearly marked on onX Fish. Mark and customize waypoints and weather for your exact location. Use code BA Outdoors to get 20% off onX Fish Midwest at onxmaps.com.